Good morning, welcome. I'm Anna, and we are doing Use It or Lose It because it is Wednesday. Sorry, I still have a little bit of a cold. I have a bit stuffed nose, but I will try to speak as clearly as I can. So I have picked out a bunch of things out of my box. I have this thank you note from a shop I bought some things from last week. And no thrifting, just glue and is it other more? Some papers, I think. This is one of my tags made out of my collage poster boards. Thought we could decorate that. This is my glue pages. I don't throw them away if they're not too mucky. I kind of, glue them together and use them as journaling cards or bases for something. This is another glue page that I actually already glued. It's stuck together. So that's a tall something. And this is another backing I found in my kids' room that they haven't thrown out. And I thought, why not use it to make a big journaling card? So let's decorate some of those things. I have no idea what I want to use today, so this will be fun. I'm seeing in my near future a lot of umming and ahhing. But I think I want to start with the obvious one. This one is almost done, just needs some decoration, but I can see that it is not straight. I want to straighten up that line a bit. So I am using my brand new guillotine cutter. Thank you. I love that. I was finally able to get one. I have been wanting a small one to use in my for quite a while, and now I got one. Not that expensive, it's just that I'm a bit... I don't want to buy things. I like to save my money. No, I don't. So let's decorate that. This has a few elements that's already kind of happening things. It's just not just text, if you know what I mean. It's other stuff as well. Maybe I have a bunch of these. Let's see. Those are, the 4 cabinet cards that you cut. It was a 12 by 12 sheet and lots of images, and I cut them apart. I had 2 of those, or 3. So I have bunches of them in different sizes. Maybe I want to use one of those. I'm just flipping through and see what I have. Yeah, because she has a frame around her, and I kind of like that. And she's not even cut out yet. So I'm going to use my scissors to cut her out. Get rid of the dark frame. How's everybody doing? I forgot to ask. It's Wednesday here. I'm hoping that you are having a good day, having a good week. No big things happening, or just fun things happening. Let's see if that's kind of even Steven. Yes, it is. So I think she has a natural place here in the kind of center. Like that. So I want to ink her up, and that's what I bought. I bought the Scorched Timber. I wanted to try it. I desperately wanted to try it, and it is dark. It's kind of in between black and walnut stain, in my opinion, because those are the ones I have experience of. But I like it. I am all into grungy right now, and the grungier the better. So yes, I like that. I'm just gonna plop her down there because the background is already finished. And that will give us one journaling card ready to go. And that's always good, right? Let's see if I can get my little pages here. I'm so sorry for my voice. I'm using all kind of things to feel better. And nose spray, and that makes my mouth so dry. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm in Sahara or something. So, but I'm feeling better. I'm actually going to do a small outing with my kids today. They are having a holiday from school. Sportlov, it's called in Swedish. Sports holiday. You're supposed to be out and about and moving. But they've had a cold as well. They were the one that made me get it. And I've already collaged a bit on the back here, so you can journal there. I want to make it into a tag shape. Question is how big I want my cuts to be. Kind of there. Yeah. But tomorrow my daughter and my youngest daughter Clara and her dad are going away for the rest of the week to a big competition in biathlon in Sveg. That will be fun for her. She will be competing against kids from all over Sweden, and that's cool. She was there last year and had a great time, and now she's so pumped for this. She has been practicing and shooting and skiing, and she's ready. And they also have a friend of hers with her, so that will be fun. Do we think that is done? No, we don't. Do we want an eyelet maybe, or do we want some lace? I want lace. So I have a little box of fabric pieces and lace pieces. Do I want that one maybe? Or maybe I want some of that fabric. That one. I tend to go with this one because it's more matchy. And for loving grungy, I also love matchy. So I'm constantly contradicting myself. Like that. I'm guessing that is kind of in the middle. Yeah, that's center. And a little bit more glue there. And I'm still using my art glitter glue for that, even though it is fabric, because I think that will hold quite well. And I might actually sew around the edges of this to make it look more finished. Yeah, something is missing. You can see by my finger what I want. I want a label. I always want labels, you know that. I have a small stamp book, and this is labels that I purchased. This is digitals, the only digitals I own or use actually. And it's labels by Tracy Fox, I think. That's too small. I'm sorry for my fiddling, people. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Probably because I haven't been feeling well, and I have been working at my desk a little bit in the evenings when I felt better. and when I finished working, because I have been working, but I'm working from home. So I have started a new project that I am excited to show you someday. I'm having too much fun again, as I kind of tend to do when I let loose and just dive into something. I'm quite pleased with that. That is one finished tag. Might, as I said, sew around it. Let's do this. I will start by gluing it together because I do not want to use this side. I want to use this side. Or because this side is kind of whacked. So either I'm going to make a journaling card or I'm going to make a pocket out of this. And I am thinking there's glue here, but I can't get away. No, let's wait with that one. Let's just start with this one. I want to make this into a big journaling card, and I am going to cover this side with collaging or something, and this side will stay white because this is quite hefty, but I will cut that off. It's quite big anyway, so it doesn't have to be quite as big. Just snip that part off. So let's cover this up. Let's use some paper. I have some paper here. Let's make it in that direction instead. I love using old. I save most of my old pages and using collaging. If you're new here, maybe you don't know that, but collaging is something I do quite a lot. And I don't mind that the text is going that way, because this will be covered mostly anyway. Let's use some... I have a whole box of papers here, kind of collage papers. Here's another page. Let's use a piece of that. I just use my ruler and tear a bit. So, and I am thinking that I might want to use either one of the cut out for cabinet cards I showed you, or some Tim Holtz people maybe, or a bird. If you hear strange sounds, it's just my son who is playing what's it called, Minecraft with his friends online, and that tends to get quite loud sometimes. Let's use a piece of I'm looking for specific paper, but I don't know. Lost. Let's use a midi folder. And I just dropped the piece I want. Under my desk. So I like those numbers here, and I think I want to just tear a piece off. And oh, that didn't go as planned. So and then I'm covering up with part of the white. Yeah, I don't want all of it anyway. I just want a piece like that. So I have been watching lots and lots of your videos now when I have been feeling a bit under the weather. So I have been watching YouTube and crafting and yeah, taking it easy and having fun. Let's use a piece of this old crumbly music paper. It's just falling apart. It's just a piece of that. And that's only good for collaging, nothing else. I could do a piece there. Kind of. Just gonna fold it and then it will say crack, I believe. Yeah, you see, it's crumbling, falling apart. I could do that and get rid of it. Maybe I want it that way. That's an idea. And then just put another piece here. Down here. Yep. Decision made. And for gluing these down, I am using Tombow Mono Glue Stick Professional. One of my absolute favorites. That almost went upside down. It sticks quite well. You don't need to use too much of it, and yeah, I like it very much. That will just crumble right off like that. Perfect. Now we just need one more piece, and I want to use why am I being so fussy about this? Yeah, that's cool. Pretty basic. There. Pretty much ready to go. There we go. And then I want just there. So that was painful. How much time does it take to collage a piece of paper? Almost a square piece of paper. Well, too much time. So now we have our background. We have a plain back to journal on, and we have to put something on here to decorate. Once again, I am pulling out my little pieces of the full cabinet cards, but I want quite a big one, I think. Oh, those are not, no, I don't think so. I want something a bit more, less square. Not more square, less square. How about one of those tin box head things? And I know this can be quite uncomfortable, hearing all the crackling of the cellophane, so I just threw it away. And those are almost too small as well. I have to do something bigger. Bigger. Let's put those to the side. maybe I have a big bird. Let me check my fussy cuts. I'm just picking things out to try. I have done lots of botanicals recently, so that's why I don't take them out. That could work. An owl. I love owls. That one maybe big enough. No, I think I'm going to go with the owl because it fits quite well there. I have another one here that's quite big. Let's see. Maybe we could do that one. No, I like that. That one it is. So, what do we want more? Because, of course, I want more. I want to have... I don't want to put it in the center. I'm going to put him a bit to the left. And I want something here. Labels, stamps, things. Oh, that's way too white. Let's take the bring out the small labels again. Oh, and I have other labels as well. Because I want something quite big here. I think that one could work. It's a bit pale, but I can ink it up a bit. Let's try ink it up and see. And use the vintage photo instead, so it's not so black. Those are just printed on normal copy paper, so they're oh, it kind of disappears in there. Not good. No, 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 no. But I want a big one, or do I want several ones maybe? Could do that as well. Or some other color. Green one. We'll have a green one. That is nice. Or blue. Both are good. I feel like I'm missing something. Yes, I got mine. How about a ticket? How about tickets? How about, yeah, let's get rid of the blue one, use the green label and the blue tickets. Yes, sorry, this is taking a few moments, but I wanted to, so I'm going to put those down there. A bit more to the center and put the little label up here. Yes, so I'm just gonna tear a few like that. But those are genuine vintage tickets that I purchased on Etsy from someone. So let's put them down there. or knowing me, I have to do a bit of moving around. That's even better. Let's do that. Yes. So, glue. And this is another one of the episodes where I accomplished like 2 or 3 things. I'm thinking, and I'm blaming my brain being full of fuss. Or full of, you know, whatever it is full of when you're having a cold. So I'm going to, of course, ink the edges of the owl as well. Using one of my makeup brushes. So let's just, so, and put him down. Plop the owl onto the page. I have a feeling that this journal card will be hoarded or put in the next big book, because I have a thing for owls and I tend to hoard them. I like that quite a bit. Just a little bit more ink, not ink, glue down here, so that it doesn't, his little tail doesn't bulk up. And then we can put the little green label there. Just ink it a little bit for some distinction. And a bit of glue. There you are. Perfect. I really enjoy that. I could dig out my stamps and put a small green stamp down here to have it. Yeah, let's just do it. Sorry it's taking me so long, this. Yeah, just sorry about the noise. Here we have green stamps. Let's take that one. Like so. And that stamp album I just pulled out, it actually belonged to my brother when he was a kid. And it's quite nice to use up things. Whoops. Like that. And then I have a green triangle as well, following all the rules of collaging, kind of. I have a background, I have a focal point, and I have 3 green things. So I want to do something to the corners of this one, because I think it looks quite straight-ish. So I'm just gonna use my, not my corner rounder, but it makes decorative corners like that. And voila, we have got a big journaling card. How about that? So 2 things accomplished, and let's do this one anyway. Yeah. So start by gluing it together. Could also be a pocket, but now it's too late. I don't mind leaving those rough edges here. I think they actually are quite decorative in my style of journal. So I am making it into a journaling card. So I want to put something blank on the back. Let me just get a piece of paper. Oh dear. Sorry for the delay. Got some tea dye paper, or no, coffee dye, I believe. So I'm just gonna cover the text here like this. So I'm gonna measure and rip it like that, and then I want to glue it down. Now, if this should start, rising in the corners, or getting unglued. No, if this should, lift in the edges, I will just put some art glitter glue there. You see here, I will use art glitter glue along this edge because it's kind of bubbly, and make it stick a bit more. So we have the back of the journaling card. Now we want to make the front, and this one already has text on it. So I am once again going towards my Tim Holtz heads. Oh, somehow that's got glue on it. There you go. Maybe I could use a little doily behind her. Tea-dye doily to make her look a bit someone with a bigger hat. Well, they kind of disappear because it's too small. You could do it that way, then they won't disappear. I kind of like that. I'm just fiddling a bit. Back to the labels as usual. But I'm going to use them up. But at the same time, I don't want to use them up because I kind of enjoy having them. Let me just try something completely different. No. maybe, see, I have a smaller flower. They kind of go well together, her hat and that flower, don't you think? Maybe it's a bit too much. I should have a green label, of course, since the flower is green. How about a darling? Sorry for being so quiet. I guess you wish you were a cowboy. Yes. Sorry, my quite strange humor. I kind of like that. Because it's beautiful, but still a bit funny. I love quirky. I could also use word snippets, and I could use stamps and things, but oops, let's get those to the side. This one. I'm having a bit of cleaning up to do today. Wonder why. Or is it too quirky? No, I think she wishes to be a cowboy, don't you? She looks like she wants to be a cowboy. So let's do some inking and glue things down. And I will start by this one, because it will be in the back. Like so. Let me just plop that up there, kind of. Let's ink up the flower. And I see I have to cut out a little piece of white there. Oops. And if you hear bouncing and things, it's still my kids upstairs playing. Or not playing, I'm guessing they are dancing or something. She is dancing and he is playing. And when he doesn't get his way, he gets frustrated and yeah. Kids. They can't be quiet all the time. This is their third day of the week of school, and they are starting to get a bit bored, I can tell you. Oh, that looks a bit. They are starting to get a bit bored. So I'm thinking I have to somehow find something to do. And since Clara is going away tomorrow and will be gone for 4 days, I am home alone with Arvid and the dogs. So we are planning to do some things together, just for fun. Oh, I like that. Yes, I'm glad I decided to make that little journaling card as well, because this will turn out to be my favorite, I think. I love the quirky. Well, I am silly as well, because I was planning to put the lid on the ink, but instead I put the lid in the glue. I'm still blaming the things in my head. Anyway, yeah, we are planning to do some things when we are alone. I want to go to a town near here called Gränna. in Sweden, and that is the place of a museum that I visited many times. I went to school there actually, in Gröna, but the museum is dedicated to polar expeditions and researchers. And we had a quite famous person from Gröna that is called Solomon August André, and he went on a polar expedition in the late 1800s together with 2 other men, and they went in a hot air balloon. To me this is famous, probably not to the people in USA and Canada and Australia, but for me this is famous. And they never were heard of. They went away, and they were found like 1931, over 35 years later. They found their dead bodies because the hot air balloon had collapsed, and they had been going over the ice with the things, and then they started to get sick, and they had a camp, and you found their diaries and stuff, and that's all in this museum. Very cool if you're a 12-year-old boy, I can tell you. Yeah. So that's where I want to go with him. I think he will enjoy it. I know I will, because I have a book planned about those guys. A journal, a junk journal, and that will be very fun to make. I have been gathering things. So let me see what we have. We have managed in 40 minutes to make 1 tag and 2 journaling cards, but I am quite pleased with them. They are quite different. This one is big, it has the owl. We have the collage one that was just a base, and we have this one, the girl who wanted to be a cowboy. I like those, I really do. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did enjoy my rambling and creating, give it a thumbs up. Please give a comment down below what you think. I myself personally love those Use It or Lose It Wednesdays, because it gets my head going and I start creating things from scraps that I should be throwing out. And I think actually those I will either make them off camera now, or I will make them later today. I will show on Instagram what I make with them, because I really want to make something out of them. I just don't have time right now. If you haven't subscribed already, I would be very happy if you did. It helps my channel to grow. Yeah, that is it. Have a great rest of the week. Bye.